Hello everyone, this is my first YouTube video I'm going to try to make for you. This is a DJI Mavic Pro. I crashed today and hit a wire and it came crashing down and my gimbal broke. Now this is the second time I've damaged my product. Last time I sent it into DJI, it took over a month for them to repair it. Now I'm good with taking things apart and fixing them, so I did start already, but I decided I wanted to make a video of this because there's really not that many videos out there that people can understand, and well, here goes. And give me a thumbs up if you like it. Alright, first I'm using a T6 hexagon tool. I'll get better as I go. This is my first video, bear with me. Alright, so what you want to do is, first, there's two screw heads on here that have glue on them. I think the reason why they do that is so DJI knows if somebody went in this or not. And one spot I found the glue was right on inside the hex head of right here. And it was right inside of there. And the second piece of glue, sorry about that, the second piece of glue was right in the corner right there. Alright, so I took that glue out. Actually, didn't even take that glue out yet. That glue is still there. I'll show it to you if you want to see it. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there, there's a little piece of glue inside there that you have to remove to get your tool in there. Alright? Now, obviously, try and be the gimbal correct, the bracket. I'm hoping the ribbon wire didn't break. We'll know soon enough. So, what you got to do is, you have to remove these two plates. One there, okay? Take that off. And under there, you'll find two more bolts. Remove those bolts, and on the outside is two bolts here. Remove those bolts. Okay? Then, flip your quad over. See, what I'm going to do for the meantime is I'm just going to keep the gimbal cover on to hold the camera in place while I work on it, and carefully, so I don't do any more damage, turn this over. Okay, so now I'm going to take this bolt out here, this screw out here, that one there, and then two more here and here. Okay, now when you pop it off, right under the rear will pop up, okay? And if you can, not if you can, you have to, get a tweezer and unplug the GPS plug, which you'll see in a second. Up front, it's kind of tight, so I take a flat plastic screwdriver and I came around the front of it, and you gotta just work it until it comes off. And once that pops off, this will come off. This is the plug you want to unplug from there. And when you're done with that, you take your cover, you put it aside. Alright, now our gimbal is under here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the gimbal by, first I'm going to remove, with a Phillips head, I'm going to remove the compass, I believe, just to get everything out of the way because the wire is going across the top of it. So a small Phillips head. And what I do is you try to remember every bolt. If you have to draw a diagram, whatever works for you. You take this little Phillips head, I put it in my magnetic tray, which I have right here with all my nuts and bolts. Okay? Now, carefully, take your tweezers. There's a black and white wire here with a JTS plug. Just unplug that and get it out of the way. Okay? This is the second Mavic I've taken apart. You know, last one I took apart also, and what happened was the gimbal ribbon ripped, and I tried to order it, and no one had it at the time. Tried calling DJI, and they won't sell it to you. You have to send your Mavic in. Luckily for me, it was covered under warranty because it had no structural damage, but it took a long time. Alright, so you unplug that. Next, take your Phillips head, and you undo the fourth Phillips head. And again, guys, this is all in real time. This is my first video, so bear with me. you take that off. Okay. One thing I do want to say here is I've taken apart a lot of electronics, and this Mavic is spectacular. This thing is made just by the solder joints, everything on here. This is definitely way ahead of its time. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take these Phillips heads out. What I like to do is sometimes my tools aren't magnetic. I have this little thing I got from Home Depot that you can magnetize or demagnetize your tool. So I take this, go like this. Now it magnetizes things. Okay? And if the bolt's not that heavy, it'll pull right out. See that? Take that. And for the most part, all the bolts are the same size. Except two that I found so far, which were the covers for the front arms that I took off in the beginning. Alright, unscrew that one. Seems like I get it unscrewed enough. Okay, that one. And I think I'm noticing, let me look here. No, they're all the same. Put that in there. Let me just double check. Grab that one. And I'm going to grab one of the other ones that I have. And I'm going to look at these. Yeah, they're all the same bolts. All the same sizes. Except the two for the covers, like I just said. Just going to make sure. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Okay. Alright, next. Under your connections, this is almost like an iPhone that I've taken apart before. There's silicone glue which keeps these plugs down. You're going to have to take a razor blade and cut that, which we will in a second. First thing I'm removing, whatever this is, I think it has to do with the compass, GPS, whatever it is, carefully. Just get it out of the way. And believe it or not, I don't even think that has to be removed. I'm just going to leave it there for now until we see. But what my eyes can see is those two Phillips heads I first took out, and these two, and I think the gimbal. Oh, and let's cut away the silicone. Okay? Carefully, very carefully, you don't want to cut anything, remove the silicone. Okay? And I say carefully, very carefully. They know what they were doing when they built this thing. Okay. I actually have a little magnifying glass right here, and let's see if we both can use it. We'll see. Let's see. Can you guys see that at all? Or is the glare messing you up? Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. What we're going to do, if I can get a better view, it'll help with the light off. Nope. Alright, let's get these glue off real quick so I can get this magnifying glass out of here. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, there is a little Phillips head under there, so we got to get that off there. Remember, do not cut the gimbal. Okay, so I'm going to do, pull that back up out of the way, and again, a little Phillips, oops, a little Phillips head right here. Go ahead and do that one. And I want to make sure to see if it's the same size. It should be. Nope, a little shorter. So now I put that in a different holder, so I know. Also, looking back on your videos helps too. And now in this corner, obviously there's one there also, under the silicone. I'm just using the screw action to break the silicone for that one. You still have to disconnect the wire, alright? So, take that one, put it into your second pile. Alright, next thing is, you can go to Radio Shack, if they're still open, I doubt they are, and you get yourself a mobile phone toolkit. This does help. And they have, inside, plastic scrubber tools that I use. You know? And another thing you might want to do first is you got to ground yourself. You are dealing with electronics. They have bracelets, go touch a light switch, just something to ground yourself before you start messing around in this thing. Alright? Then, take this and we're gonna pop carefully. I really didn't cut off that silicone yet. Let's get back in there. Check that out. Okay. Let's see. So that's gotta be super careful with cutting this. Alright. Take my little tweezers and get that out of there. Now mind you guys, once you start messing around inside, it does void your warranty. Unless you could put it all back exactly how it came without them knowing. Okay, I can already see that popped off. So I just gotta get the other side. So before I pop it, and once it's out, I'll clean it up better. But let's just get this silicone. Be careful, you don't want to slip and hit another wire or a connection. Okay. Here's your tweezers.